Hey guys, welcome to the Marco D'Angelo Show. This week I'm going to have a special video where we're actually talking about Rivalry Week handicapping. I wanted to take a couple minutes to go over this with you guys because this week handicapping these games over the Thanksgiving holiday weekend is like no other during the college football season. If you're going to try to handicap strictly based on statistics, you're going to get drilled because this week you can throw statistics out the window. And I'm going to go over a couple reasons why. First off, when you start your handicapping process, as I do this week of the season, I always start out looking at the underdog. I have to find a very, very good reason to switch off the underdog and go with a favorite. And here's why. Underdogs have the best value. You're playing at the end of the season. Generally, one team has something to play for when the others don't. So what you end up getting is, with an underdog, you have a team that can play spoiler. Many cases, this is their bowl game. They're not going to a bowl game where their opponent is or trying to get to a bowl game. So that underdog team, they want to play spoiler. They want to play their best game against their arch rival, and since they're not going anywhere, they want to try to dampen their parade and send them either home as well or to a lesser bowl. So you get great value with the underdog in a spoiler role. A lot of times the favorite has too much on the line and they end up playing tight, or as I like to say, they play not to lose instead of playing to win. Well, when a team has something on the line, Vegas knows that, and Vegas pumps the line up. So in many instances, by taking the underdog, you're getting an inflated line. And if that team has too much pressure on them, such as a BCS Bowl on the line, where these 20-some-year-old kids are playing for a bowl that's going to bring millions of dollars to their university, that's a lot of pressure. Maybe a team is playing to get the right to go into the national championship game. They become tight and tentative and they don't take as many chances, so that they again play not to lose instead of playing to win. These are all situations that benefit taking an underdog that has nothing to lose. That underdog can take chances. There might be times during the game that maybe instead of punting on a 4th and 2, they will gamble and go on a 4th and 2 and keep a drive alive. These are things that you have to worry about in rivalry week. Also, what if one team has already been eliminated from bowl elimination? They can't go to a bowl. But the other team has one game left. They need to win it to become bowl eligible. This is another great situation because it's the must-win factor. And once again, Vegas will pump the line on that team that needs the win, knowing that most of the betting public is going to bet the team that has to win instead of the team that's out of it. Again, remember, misery loves company. If you're not going to a bowl game and you have a chance to make sure your rival doesn't go to a bowl game, you're going to be ultra sky high for that situation. These are all angles to look at when you're talking about rivalry weekend. One of the biggest games that I point to in the last few years that epitomizes this whole concept is a few years ago, West Virginia was playing the Pitt Panthers in the backyard brawl. They were playing at home. West Virginia was a huge favorite, 20-some point favorite. All they had to do was beat the Pitt Panthers and they were playing for the national championship. Well, the Pitt Panthers wanted nothing of that. This is their arch rival, their biggest rivalry game of the year. They rose to the occasion and knocked off the West Virginia Mountaineers that year as a 20-some point underdog to spoil their national championship hopes. These are kind of things to look at during this week, during rivalry weekend. I hope this video is insightful to you guys, and I hope you're able to check me out over the weekend. You can see all of my packages available at marcodangelo.com. That's my homepage, marcodangelo.com, and you'll be able to check things out, or go to pregame.com and click on my name, Marco D'Angelo. It'll take you to my page. Best of luck this Thanksgiving weekend. Enjoy the holidays, and I hope you come out a winner this weekend.